Today's horror manga dub in narration is Cheese That's Horrible from the EC Comics. If you enjoyed the story, please do not hesitate to like, comment, hype, and subscribe. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chilling tale. I hope you all enjoy. When Hendrik Wilhelm, a mild-mannered, shy, quiet type, arrived here from Holland 2 years ago, he brought with him his most precious possession, the formula for making Wilhelm cheese. As he stepped off the gangplank in New York, "Mr. Wilhelm, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bradbury Prince."
I'm very glad to meet with you, Mr. Prince.
"I learned from my contacts abroad you would be on this boat, so I came directly to New York to meet with you when you landed."
"Well, that was very nice of you, Mr. Prince."
"Wilhelm, I won't mince my words. I have a business proposition to offer you. I want to produce Wilhelm cheese in this country on a large commercial basis. I am willing to finance the whole undertaking."
You want to buy my formula? No, I am sorry, Mr. Prince. The formula for Wilhelm cheese has been handed down from father to son for generations. I cannot sell it.
"Look here, Wilhelm. I don't want to take your formula away from you. You'll be a partner in the business."
"You mean I put in my formula, and you put in the money, and we go 50-50 into business?"
"That's the deal, Wilhelm. Take it or leave it." Hendrik Wilhelm took it, but he had one stipulation. "What's that, Hendrik?"
"I will not tell the formula or write it down. It is here in my head, and here it shall remain."
"But how?"
"I will mix all of the ingredients in their proper proportions myself in private."
"Well, how in blazes are we going to turn the cheeses out in quantity if you have to make each one yourself?"
"That, Mr. Prince, is your problem."
Wilhelm cheese was famous in Eastern Europe. Its distinctive flavor, its delicious tang, was a cheese lover's delight. Bradbury Prince knew a good product when he smelled it, so he lost no time in solving the problem Hendrik Wilhelm had provoked. "There it is, Wilhelm. What do you say?"
"You want me to make cheeses so big in such tremendous vats?"
"Sure. You mix it up just like the little ones you used to make. Then, when it hardens, we cut it up. We could get over 200 small cheeses from one vat."
"But it takes 2 years to age."
"What? 2 years?"
"Yeah, that's right. It takes 2 years to age properly till the bacteria has."
Bradbury Prince almost blew his millionaire top. He almost took Hendrik Wilhelm and his formula and tossed him into one of the empty vats they were standing over. But then an idea came to him. Why toss him now? Why not in 2 years? 2 years. In 2 years he would have started, let's see, about 600 vats of cheese. 600 gigantic cheeses, 8 feet high by 6 feet across. That would be plenty. Yes, you guessed it. Bradbury Prince's idea was murder. In 2 years, he would own the business, and 600 huge Wilhelm cheeses outright. "Well, Hendrik, what's 2 years, eh? What's 2 years in a lifetime partnership?"
"A mere drop in the vat, Mr. Prince."
That night, alone in his luxurious apartment, Bradbury Prince made his plans.
"Yes, sir. Just before the first vat is broken open and the cheese is cut and wrapped, I'll get rid of that little mouse. Then I'll have the output of 2 years coming of age. I'll make a fortune, and that little creep, that little mouse, won't be there to take half of it away. That's a good one. I called him a mouse. He's the first mouse I ever heard of that makes his own cheese. A mouse, that's what he is, a mouse, and I've got him trapped.
And so, the P&V Cheese Company, makers of the original Dutch-type Wilhelm cheese, was born. Every day, in deep, dark secrecy, Hendrik Wilhelm mixed another vat of cheese.
Such tremendous quantities. I hope it tastes the same like in the old country.
And every day, another vat of cheese was moved into the aging warehouse for a 2-year stay.
Well, Mr. Prince, that's number 110.
Yep, time really flies, doesn't it, Hendrik?
After almost a year and a half had passed.
Look, Hendrik, look, advanced orders, thousands of dollars worth of advanced orders. When will the first vat you mixed be ready to open?
Let's see, in 7 more months, Mr. Prince.
7 months. 7 long months. The orders piled up. The first year's output, 305 vats. Enough to make 65,000 small cheeses had already been sold.
Tomorrow, Mr. Prince. Tomorrow we open the first vat.
Good, good. We'll have a celebration. You won't have to mix a vat tomorrow. It'll be a holiday.
I was wondering, Mr. Prince. I was wondering if I couldn't start drawing some money from the business now. We must have collected plenty of money already in advanced orders.
Sure, Hendrik, sure. After tomorrow, after the vat is opened and the cheese is tasted.
Yes, Mr. Prince, I understand. You are worrying it may not be good, yes?
Maybe, Hendrik, maybe. Now why don't you go mix up today's vat?
Hendrik Wilhelm left Bradbury Prince's office. As the door closed, Bradbury leaned back in his swivel chair and roared with laughter.
Ah ha ha ha! What a meek creep! What a mouse!
He stood up, his face reddened, his eyes bulged in violent anger.
Today's the day, Hendrik. Today's the day you get yours, you mouse.
Bradbury Prince opened the door to his office and peered down the corridor toward the mixing room.
Door's locked. Always lock it. Afraid I'll steal his stupid formula. Fool. Mousy fool. I've got a skeleton key.
Bradbury moved down the corridor and stopped before the mixing room door. He could see Hendrik inside, stirring the huge vat from the platform that crossed over it. Slowly, he unlocked the door and stepped inside.
Got to be quiet, like a cat stalking a mouse.
The startled Hendrik Wilhelm screamed as Bradbury Prince pushed. His ear-splitting shriek echoed from wall to wall. The churning and splashing in the vat stopped after a few minutes. Hendrik Wilhelm was dead, drowned in his own cheese.
I'll leave his body there. The cheese will harden, and in 2 years, well, 2 years is a long time.
The vat containing Hendrik Wilhelm's body was pushed into the aging warehouse and stored in its proper place.
In 2 years, the investigations into his mysterious disappearance will have been over. It will have been forgotten.
That night, as Bradbury Prince lay in his bed,
"Can't seem to fall asleep tonight. Been tossing and turning for 3 hours. Keep thinking about Wilhelm and that cheese. Suppose they open that one tomorrow."
Bradbury Prince got up. He dressed quickly.
"Got to get over to the warehouse. Got to see if the vat is in its right place. Last in line, not first."
As Bradbury walked down the dark, deserted street,
"Everything looks strange, weird."
As he walked along, a soft, patting sound seemed to be following him.
"It sounds like an animal, a giant animal."
The patting was closer now. Bradbury turned and...
"Good Lord! Eyes! The eyes of a cat!"
Bradbury darted into a doorway and slammed the door between himself and the shining, gleaming eyes.
I seem to be in a deserted warehouse. It's dark in here."
He moved through the darkness. He no longer could hear the scratching on the door through which he had entered. He passed through a low opening, like a roughly hewn hole in the wall, and then...
"Looks like a platform with a metal rail around it."
Bradbury mounted the platform and moved along it. A strange coil of metal crossed it. He climbed over it.
"It's like a huge spring."
And then he saw it. The large wedge of cheese. Wilhelm cheese. He could tell it by the familiar smell. But what was in it? In the cheese?
"Good Lord! It's a part of Hendrik Wilhelm's body. His hands sticking out. I...
Bradbury Prince leaned against the huge wedge of cheese. Sick! It tilted slightly. Suddenly, he heard a click, and the sound of metal singing through the air.
"No! Ah!"
Outside of Bradbury Prince's luxurious bedroom, his butler was just getting ready to retire when he heard the shriek of horror, cut short by the loud, sharp snap. He rushed in.
"Mr. Prince,
He's been severed in half."
I hope you all enjoyed. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. The Last Sin Eater, Motosurf, Leo, Minue, Kago, Louise V, and Lady Scare. Thank you so much everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone. Goodbye.